And I live in the old city, and I'm an archaeologist.
Yeah.
I'm your guide.
他是个神学家，住在这个城。
Okay, we're standing around a model of the old city of Jerusalem without any buildings.
这个就是一个老的一个旧的城啊，没有在城，没有任何的建筑。
Right in the center is Mount Moriah. To the to the east is a valley called the Kidron, and further east is the Mount of Olives.
这个是西墙嘛，啊，西墙。对，然后这个valley叫西伦西谷。
Okay. To the west, we have the Tyropaean Valley, and this is the Jewish quarter.
啊，这个就是犹太的角落，他们住在那边。
Okay. In the south, we have the city of David.
就是大卫城。
Did you visit there yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Wow, wow.
Most of the places.
Amazing. And here we have the northern hills.
就是
From the very beginning of time, Mount Moriah has been very important.
在非常早的时候，这个摩利亚山就很重要。
Here stood the first and the second temples.
它有第一跟第二个圣殿。
The first temple was destroyed by the Babylonians.
在巴比伦就毁灭了摧毁了第一个圣殿。
The vessels were hidden or carried away, and the Jews were exiled to Babylon.
啊，那个他们就被流放哈，犹太人就流放到巴比伦。
Later, they returned to Jerusalem with Ezra and Nehemiah.
后来他们回来，
And they rebuilt the walls of the second temple.
他们回到耶路撒冷以后，就开始建了第二个圣殿。
But the job of finishing and reconstructing the second temple was left to King Herod.
那一直到 King Herod 哈才完全，那个君王才完全完成这个圣殿。
And as you know, King Herod was a great builder. Has your group been to Masada yet? Masada?
Masada? 啊，希律王呀。
Not yet? Not Masada yet. Okay. Well, wherever you see Herodian buildings, maybe Caesarea. You've been to Caesarea. You can see that Herod was a mastermind. He was a great builder. Now here in Jerusalem, in order to build and expand for the second temple, this is what Herod did. He carved into the northern hill and he flattened this area. He prepared the area for a platform. This is the Temple Mount that King Herod built. And it's very big. It's 488 meters on the western side. And right in the center, King Herod builds the second temple. Now, the western wall outside, where everybody is praying, is down here. So you can see that the temple was on top of the platform and the western wall is out here. Now the second temple was destroyed by the Romans. Periods come and go until the early Muslims reached Jerusalem. And the early Muslims built the Dome of the Rock over Mount Moriah in the same place as the first two temples. Now, the Muslims want to build their houses near their holy shrine. So, because there is a deep valley in the west, they picked up their houses on arches and they built their houses against the western wall for support. So this is the Muslim quarter. Watch out. This is the Muslim quarter and watch out. Thank you. And this is where they built their homes. All right, right? right in front of the Temple Mount.
然后造成它的，所以你好像山都看不见。
This is how the old city looks today.
所以今天好像就变这样。
And if we would be in a chartered flight flying around the Temple Mount area looking down, this is what we see.
我们所看到的。
Here is the Western Wall outside where everybody prays. There is another open area of the Western Wall in the Muslim quarter.
也是佛教徒的区域。
But aside from these two areas, everything is covered with the Muslim
对，
houses.
所以他们房子就把那个原来的就盖住了。
So we are here to see the Western Wall.
我们想看西墙，
But
西墙。
the only way to do that is by walking underneath the Muslim houses.
所以我们只能在那个他们的房子下面做点什么事才能看到。
So we will walk through the basements, through the arches, and we will see the entire wall underground.
所以我们等下会走往地下道走，然后会看到整片的墙。
Okay, so we can take a look at the picture.
我们看这个图，
This is a picture of the second temple,
这是第二个圣殿，
and this is the entire western wall from the north to the south.
从北到南的西墙。
Now, originally in the western wall, there were 4 entrance gates.
原来有4个门，
1, 2, 3, 4.
4个门。
This entrance gate is the most important one inside our tunnel.
所以，如果进这个城来讲，这个第4个城门是最重要的。
This was the closest gate to the innermost chamber of the temple that was known as the Holy of Holies.
大家至圣所离至圣所最近。
Okay, one day a year, the high priest would enter the Holy of Holies
每年一次，这个大祭司要进入那个至圣所，
and he would seek forgiveness for all the people of Israel.
他可以宽恕所有的以色列人。
On our tour tonight, we will be standing at this point.
今天晚上我们会站在那个地方，
We will be standing only 90 meters away from the innermost chamber of the temple.
是大概我们会站在那个地方，大概就是90公尺远的地方，距离至圣所。
So when people ask me, where is the best place to pray at the Western
你就说
Wall?
哪里是最好祈祷的？
It's here in our tunnel and we will be there.
我们等一下就会去那边。
Now, in front of the Temple Mount is a shopping street.
这个地方原来就是一个商店街。
It was lined with shops.
哎，
And in the times of the Second Temple, thousands of people were coming to Jerusalem.
因为那个时候在第二圣殿的时候，有上百上万的人会来这个地方。
So on this street, they could change their money.
他们在这个街上可以换钱，
They could buy offerings for the service
买
in
那
the
个
temple.
奉献品，
They could buy food and clothing, whatever
买
they
食
needed.
物啊、衣服啊等等啊，看这个样啊。
So on our tour tonight,
对，我们今天晚
we
上
will be standing on that ancient street here in the
我
north.
们要站在这条古老的街上，
We will be standing on stones that are 2,000 years old.
我们站的那个石头是2000年前的，
So we will be there.
我们会在那里。
Take
好
another，look at
我
the
们看另外
picture.
一个哈，
Okay.
另外一个图还要再下来。
So this is the area of the Western Wall
这个是
outside.
西墙，好像现在的外面的西墙。
And outside you can see it's a very little portion of the entire wall.
所以我们能看到的，事实上对整个来讲，它是很小的一部分。
Now, we mentioned that the Romans came and the Romans destroyed the temple and the walls around it.
怎么毁的？是圣
Okay?
所啊，
Everything is destroyed.
整个圣
And then the early Muslims come to Jerusalem.
然后早期的回教徒来，
They clear off the Temple
他们把
Mount
它都清了，
and they
盖了
build the dome of the rock in the same place as the first 2 temples.
他们的第一个清真寺哈。
And then later,
后来呢，他们再晚一
the
点，
later Muslims come
他们开始
and
建
they
了
build
那么多的
houses
房